Hi friends, it's Theresa here and welcome back to my channel. In today's process video, I wanted to share a layout I did for the Traci Reed creative team. We were using the theme of Off Theme Thursday, and I wanted to work with the Wildflower collection. And so the idea behind Off Theme Thursday is to use a collection for a different purpose than what it was designed for. And Wildflower is sort of a spring inspired collection, but the color palette is a lot of blues and yellows and plenty of gorgeous florals and a lot of themes and word art that could be used for a number of different layouts and collections. And so I had these photos here of River and Alan, and a couple of weeks ago, or a couple of days ago really, River came to Alan and said, I want you to teach me how to make your famous biscuits. And if you're from the South, then you know that there are some people who can make fabulous biscuits, and there are some people who aren't so good at it. And Alan is our resident biscuit maker. So he and River had the best time learning how to make Southern biscuits. And then, of course, we all enjoyed having some of those biscuits. And so I went into Photoshop to start the layout to begin with, and just created the plaid pattern paper as the full background, and then the Traveler's Notebook insert on, or Traveler's Notebook signature on the right hand side. I really like incorporating those signatures into 7x8 inch layouts. This one talks about about a weed fitting in or not fitting in, and that seems so apropos to the teenage experience, and even into adulthood. Even today, I still usually feel like I don't fit in most places, but then the other thing I did was the alphabet set for the Wildflower collection. Reminds me of homemade bread. It's those white fat letters and a little like leaf or wheat. It reminds me of wheat illustration superimposed into those letters. And they're just really pretty. And so I wanted to use that for my title. And then I added some labels underneath it, just stacking elements there on that left-hand side, and finished out that title with some alphabet stickers from Ellie Studio so that it reads, "Made with so much love." And of course, there are some little spaces in there that I can fill in now and sort of tie in all of the elements on this page. I also need a little bit of something for my journaling, so I pulled that little yellow label for that and a little word strip at the top. And then another thing I know I want to do is just a little floral cluster to soften that line on the right hand side between the plaid and the Traveler's Notebook signature. And so I'm just going through all of these fabulous embellishments. These are the stickers from the digital kit. And I'm sorry, not from the digital kit. They're from the sticker pack. And they're just automatically set up for you in a PNG so that you can bring them into your silhouette, print them, and cut them right there. You don't even need Photoshop to print those stickers. I print them on regular photo paper. I don't print them on sticker paper because I like having the ability of moving them around and sort of picking and choosing how I do how I put those down onto the page. So as I mentioned, I have a little bit of space over here to fill where the title didn't quite match the width of the label, and so I did that on purpose. I did that on purpose because it flows, the label, the white space on the labels flows into the plaid background paper, if that makes sense. And so that means that these little clusters can overlap onto or spill over onto the plaid. So that's what I'm doing with the yellow flower, the green butterfly, and those adorable little Converse sneakers, yellow Converse sneakers. They made for some really cute little overflow embellishments there that to me are the fun of embellishing these hybrid pages, is just to throw all the things at it, just be an unapologetic maximalist, and but with a design plan. The design is intentional there, and that's what makes it work. So I got the journaling written on the label and just added a little leaf behind that as well. Just very simple at the top there, and then a little word strip as well, just bringing in more of the feelings that I want to, or the vibe that I want this layout to carry into the album. So moving over here to this right hand floral cluster. And something I do a lot of is just cut the flowers in half and tuck them under something. And that way you get twice as many florals for the printout of one set. I love that. And I'm just layering, alternating the colors here, sort of going between yellow and blue. And those seem to be the majority of the colors that I used, with a little bit of that green thrown in. There were 2 green butterflies. The larger one is already adhered down over on the left hand side, and I've got this smaller green one that's probably gonna go somewhere here. There we go. So another thing that I had done, I didn't mention yet, was before I printed out the Traveler's Notebook signature, I took some of the digital stamps. There was a little flower and a little stitching, and I just stamped those onto that Traveler's Notebook signature in the green color. I just, using the color picker, I picked up that dark green and stamped those onto that signature, and then added just a couple of little tiny things on top of, well, actually just the butterfly at the top. And that allows those embellishments to just sort of spill out over onto the Traveler's Notebook a little bit. And that completes my layout. I will be sure to link the blog post on my blog down below, the Traci Reed blog post, so you can see the other creative team members and how they interpreted this theme. And of course, I will link this gorgeous Wildflower collection as well. Thanks for watching. I'll see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.